Tosh.0 features videos from the internet and is intended for a mature audience. Comedy Central does not condone the activities performed and discourages anyone from attempting them. Enjoy!
Hey! 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 Oh my God!
I see Uber's self-driving boats are going well. Welcome to Tosh.0. Only 3 episodes deep into athleisure for your pleasure, and I'm already shredded. Tonight, I invest in a bicycle with all the subtlety of a 747. I introduce you to a chef that always spits in your food. And ladies, delete your dating apps because I've found the man of your dreams. Now, finally, something for the Coast Guard to do. Whatever happened to going down with your ship? Die with some dignity, I say. They are gonna need so much Flex Seal. The more expensive boat always has the right of way. Capitalism at its finest. It's exactly how Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn fell in love. All right, when he's not forcing kids to commit murder, Slender Man knows how to cut loose. He identifies as a broomstick. Hashtag body goals. Is this Taylor Swift's new music video? Showing off that sick bird bod of hers. Not to bum you out, but there's a chance someone is starving him in a basement and forcing him to do this. If you like that, you're gonna see a lot more of him because he's on the new season of Dancing with the World Stars.
This season, Shoelicker, Brother Nature, Lil Tay, and Eagles fan takes an L.
I heard old Shoelicker is dating his dancing partner in real life. Now, let's head over to the mall. Hope this escalator inspires more you fatties to take the stairs. I'll stick with Amazon. Unfortunately, escalators need to eat 1 human a year to stay lubricated. The same company makes bridges in Florida. It's okay, I lived there. He's either badly injured or he just warped to level 4. Escalators work up an appetite delivering everybody to the food court. All day smelling the delicious aromas from the great steak and potato company, hot dog on a stick, A&W, Manchewalk. Don't forget to save room for Mrs. Fields. Heard there's a fresh batch of brewing. That really gets you hungry for affordable, low-quality food. Next up, stranger danger.
What's your name?
Andrew.
Okay. What? I want somebody to hold me and wash my hands.
Time to take a break from Fortnite and start recording. You don't want this narrative getting rewritten.
I think your mom's outside, bro. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Can you shut the door behind you?
You just gotta lock it.
Yeah, I'll lock it. Thanks, bro.
This is the rare time that it's okay to film a stranger's kid while your pants are down. See, Red Staters? That's 1,000,000 times more uncomfortable than washing your hands next to a trans person. The FBI is looking for this guy. Believe it or not, he's actually 47, born with a weird dwarfism. He's pretending to be a little kid, comes crawling in to watch people poop. He's a goddamn pervert. I've personally been on his tail for 7 years across 4 different continents. He slipped through my fingers in Germany. I couldn't get my pants up quick enough. To prevent anything like this from happening in our office, I had cameras put in all our bathrooms. Hey, Sam, sorry to bug you again.
Can this wait?
You almost done in there?
No.
Hey, you nasty bitch. I can't find the 3-hole punch. Have you seen it?
No. I wouldn't mind talking to someone from HR today.
Hi, I'm Greg from HR.
I don't want to shake your hand. I'm on the toilet.
Rest assured the situation was handled and she was fired. On to the next video. As if their egg rolls needed more shrinkage. Now try to stay calm down there. You're just living every person's worst nightmare in this week's breakdown. Welcome to the Shandong province. We imported this clip from China, so the tariffs cost us an arm and a leg. Trade war! Trade war! Time for the panda bear plunge into the Yellow Sea, which I find to be the most culturally insensitive of all the seas. He missed the hole! Story of my life. Probably got distracted by all the discarded baby girls at the bottom. Okay, I don't speak Chinese. Hell, not many people do. But panic translates in any language. He should use his nips to cut his way out. And to be clear, I'm talking about his nipples. Hey, explain to me again how we are $1 trillion in debt to these ding-dongs. Here, try this pickaxe I always carry for some reason. If you really want to break the ice, ask him if he's excited about the new season of Westworld. If their people are anything like their food, they will be good as new when you reheat them. In conclusion, 2 of your friends tried to save your life, while the other 4 were cool just seeing what happened. And for that, we thank you. We'll be right back, but first, a Tosh.0 exclusive. Footage of a young, bearded Ted Cruz vaping in college.
Hello, introducing the WinDgoe. With the WinDgoe, you're just a couple screws away from an amazing experience using pure torpedo-like action. Make your bike faster. WinDgoe.
Not even a coked up Billy Mays could sell that. We are living in the future. E-bikes, e-cigarettes, what's next? Email? That blender on wheels is the WinDgoe, and it brings swamp boat technology to your 10-speed. Technically, Daniel only invented the fan that attaches to your bicycle that somehow manages to devalue both items. The greatest inventor is and always will be the Lord. Tied for second, the inventor of the slap bracelet and whoever came up with the pull-out method. The dumbest inventors are that My Pillow liar for having the balls to claim he invented the pillow, the moron who didn't realize that almost every shirt looks just fine untucked, and that b-hole responsible for the squatty potty. No one needs to BM in under 6 seconds. Thomas Edison may have invented the light bulb, but he also married a 16-year-old child. So by current social justice standards, we should all stop using light. I invented putting video clips on TV and making jokes about them. Where's my Nobel Prize? The truth is, Dan just invented another reason for us to want to hit cyclists with our cars. But I'll bring them to Hollywood, where we're out of new ideas, for this week's Web Redemption. Oh, hey, Daniel, you snuck up on me. I was hoping that was you. I'm a huge fan of your invention.
Thank you. What are you riding, Daniel?
Oh, this quiet, efficient, state-of-the-art piece of junk. It sucks. Doesn't even have a place for a bulky, loud, extremely dangerous fan.
Ojo?
Let's talk about the WinDgoe.
WinDgoe.
How did you invent it? Why did you invent it? And then why did you invent it?
We named it the WinDgoe, which is like that mystical Native American spirit that would pick people up and fly them around and give them a trip that they would never forget.
No, first of all, I don't know what that is. I just thought you were doing a spin on the word wind and go and added an E for God knows what reason.
Electric.
Is that what it's for?
That's right.
How did you invent it?
I was trying to build a propulsive unit that I could put on anything, like a canoe.
A canoe?
A canoe. WinDgoe, go fine on a canoe.
What about put it on like a dog that's paralyzed, that has the wheels? Put it on the back of it so it'd still get the feeling of running. No?
No.
What about a paralyzed person, somebody in a wheelchair?
That would be good. That would work.
Do you ever think about that chicken wire that you have it wrapped around, cutting it a little neater?
Yeah, it needs some work. It needs some beautification.
Is it safe?
This is very safe.
So that wouldn't cut your head off if you stuck it in there?
Oh no, it wouldn't even cut your hand off. It might not even cut a finger off or nothing.
Oh. Is the WinDgoe street legal?
It's bound to be street legal.
Have you ever been pulled over by the cops?
No. I've been pulled over by some fellows in a pickup truck.
Oh, that does...
Pulled me over, and they stopped and said, hey, that's the most amazing thing, how does it work?
My biggest fear in life is being pulled over by a pickup truck in Kentucky.
Yeah.
What's your greatest invention?
My flying machine, which has no noise and uses only electric power.
No noise.
No noise.
Now that goes against the WinDgoe.
It's just the thing I've been working on ever since as a child. I like liberty, and the best way for all of us to have the best liberty would be to be able to fly in the air at will. And so that's kind of like a lifelong invention program that I'm developing on.
Kickstarter, you were wanting 15,000. You ended up getting 37.
Yeah, 8 backers, $37.
Was that a disappointment? Was that a setback to the franchise?
Kickstarter for us was an advertisement.
So it's just getting it out there, letting people know that it exists.
Right.
So what's the next plan?
Probably refine this model, build a second prototype, and evolve from there into the continued plan of my whole lifelong mission.
Flying motorcycles.
Flying motorcycles.
Could that thing, if you popped a wheelie, would you start to go up in the air at all?
No, but if you put really big, fluffy wings, like carbon fiber balsa wood wings that were maybe 20-foot wingspan, I could probably get some lift.
Well, let's talk about the volume. Because if we got 100 or so of these, it's going to be a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Are you worried about that?
I don't think it will ever be a mass market item, but it could very well be a good niche item.
Niche? Yeah, I go niche.
Niche.
I go niche.
Okay.
You go niche?
Niche.
Hey, we'll talk about Roger O. What's he up to?
I do believe this is going to be a real good thing, and it's a new dimension in bicycling.
Roger O is a great friend of mine and a highly intelligent inventor also.
Is he?
Yeah.
I felt like you were the brains and he was the brawn.
Now, I'm the brawn.
You're the brawn?
I'm the brawn and the brains.
Okay.
He's the brains.
So it's 2 brains and 1 brawn.
Yeah.
But what about like as being the face of the franchise? Maybe keep Roger O in the factory.
Right.
Who directed your video?
That would be me.
You do it yourself? Yeah, I don't know if you were comfortable exactly, but your hands. I didn't know where you were going to put your hands in your video. You used to work in the medical marijuana industry?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means that a doctor would give a patient a script, and that person would bring that to me, and then I would supply that script.
You're a drug dealer.
Pharmacist.
Pharmacist, I mean.
Pharmacist.
Marijuana is not legal recreational in Kentucky, is it?
No, sir.
Are you a pot smoker?
When I was here, I did it imbibe.
You used to smoke in California,
Yeah.
but not in Kentucky.
And it's illegal.
Oh, because it's illegal. I got you. Daniel, I want to be the face of WinDgoe, but I don't want to invest any of my own money. That's why we need to get you on Shark Tank.
Sounds great.
We celebrate the sexual risk takers, the perverted entrepreneurs. This is Spank Tank. Joining us in the tank tonight, Mark Cubone, Barbara Ring, Mr. Wonderful in Bed, Damon's Veiny Johnson.
The Rash Blaster. If you're one of 77 million Americans like me who is riddled with sexual disease, now you can hide that rash before you tap that ass.
I thought you said we were going to be on Shark Tank.
Sadly, I must have burnt that bridge when I called Barbara a dusty old hag on TV, but I got us on the second best show. Now get your game face on. Sorry, would you like us to start over? We're both Daniels.
No, just go. I'm the inventor of the WinDgoe.
And I'm a celebrity looking to make a quick buck.
With the WinDgoe's revolutionary contra-rotating blades and wind-based propulsion system, you're going to go places with us.
Is your bike fine, but not as loud and heavy as it could be?
How many porns have you been in?
None. You?
Can you put your dick in it?
Yeah, if you want it cut off.
I'm out, bro.
I'm out. I'm sorry. I'm out.
Barbara?
Does anyone have change for $1? I need to feed my meter.
Deal, sucker! A Spank Tank update. I'm proud to announce that the WinDgoe is now available to purchase for a mere $8,900. There's only a 3 to 4 month wait. Reminder, it's just an accessory and does not include an actual bike. Demand is extremely low. We'll be right back, but first, you gotta be crazy to fight this guy.
F*** him up, bro. Damn.
Today I'm going to be making a very lovely steak tartare using my mouth. There we go. Now we add parsley. Just going to remove the leaves. Now I'm going to add some cheese. I'm going to take the top off the egg and suck out the white, so I'm left with just the yolk. Beautiful. And there we have it. Steak tartare made entirely with the mouth.
You can take the woman out of the kitchen, but you can't take the kitchen out of the woman's mouth. Call me a food snob, but I don't like it when all the ingredients have been pre-chewed. She's got lots of fun recipes.
Ginger is my favourite root. Although it burns, it hurts so much. Now for the pineapple. Best thing to do is hold it like a chicken drumstick and simply bite into the side. And there we go. My mouth-watering, mouth-made, green vegan smoothie.
You forgot to add my wellness boost. British people do have the teeth for blending food. And if you didn't think she could ruin a pancake, you'd be wrong.
First, we start with beetroots.
Beets?
Now for the blend.
Pancakes aren't supposed to be healthy.
Take a large gulp of the mix. Line up your nose with the center of the frying pan and turn out a heart-shaped pancake. Beetroot pancakes.
I bought her cookbook. I tried her spicy oral chicken recipe. Start with 1 raw, organic, skinless chicken breast.
Put in a whole bowl of garlic. Your molars are nature's garlic pot.
Everyone loved it. I, on the other hand, lost 18 pounds and had to have a portion of my colon removed thanks to the salmonella. Now, here's this week's viewer video. If you're willing to get T-boned, this is a great prank. We'll be right back with more of the Fuzzy Little Muslim. Welcome back to the only TV show that thinks Channing Tatum should marry Anna Faris, Chris Pratt should marry Justin Theroux, and Jennifer Aniston should die alone. Next week, proof that women are hysterical.
And my friends are laughing while I'm having an emotional breakdown. Show me support!
Did you know AAA covers 4 mental breakdowns a year if they happen within 5 miles of your shrink? Follow me on the 4 majors of social media. Come hear me sing my little heart out at the Mirage in Vegas. And I'm heading to New York City to perform this summer. The baby name of the week is Kyler. And finally, I didn't forget about you single female viewers. I found this eligible bachelor on the internet looking for his forever home. He calls himself the Wern.
Gorgeous, intelligent, and kind. Those are the 3 main qualities I look for in a woman. I want someone between the ages of 18 and 25 because they're the most fertile.
I can't believe he's single either. Line up, ladies.
I'm trying to end ageism. I've been on the dating sites for 5 years and just have had no luck with this age group. Surprise, surprise. But I'm trying to appeal with a little more cash. I got a little more saved, and I think that going to eat a $65 porterhouse steak might up the ante a little bit.
Yes, it will. The unspeakable things that come into play if you buy me a $65 porterhouse.
I'm writing a book about the end of ageism, and it's got 2 chapters. And believe it or not, I have 700 pages written on this. We can talk about this over dinner anytime you want. I live in Spokane, Washington. I'm not a creepy guy.
Convincing enough. There you go. For all the girls watching in the Spokane area, get out.
I think you should stop being a coward, get off the internet, and come have the $65 steak with my ass. If that's not you, fine, whatever, coward.
If a man offers you a $65 cut of beef, you can get your ass up and stop being a goddamn coward. All right, we've peaked. Good night. You know an invention I think is underrated? A box of tissues, how they're folded in the box so that when you take one, it pulls the next one up. I don't know if there's a family that's living high on the hog because of that invention, but they earned every penny they have, I say.